This machine can create a white hole. Curious, Bender stuck his head inside to look and the hole was filled with abstract numbers. Numbers that even had self-awareness. It scared the daylights out of Bender. Meanwhile, Zap Brannigan was still admiring himself in the mirror, showing off his shiny posterior, which piqued the curiosity of the other crew members. The numbers in the digital world couldn't comprehend the real world, just as humans couldn't grasp the abstract world of numbers. The professor was utterly fascinated by this world, but the others found it rather boring after all. Not everyone is into numbers. The rest decided to leave, while the professor chose to stay and explore the ocean of mathematics. Just then, the professor noticed something was off. This world only contained integers and fractions, and many numbers simply didn't exist here. The number person flew into a rage when he heard this, and his anger only intensified upon learning how the professor treated numbers in his daily life like servants to be ordered around. Completely enraged, the number person summoned the largest number, intending to decompose the professor into zero. The professor tried to resist, but it was too late, and just like that, he was plunged into the abyss of decomposition. In the abyss, he accidentally encountered a mathematician named Cantor, the founder of set theory. The string of numbers Bender had received earlier was sent by Cantor. Overjoyed, Cantor thought the professor had deciphered his message and come to rescue him. In this digital world, as long as you have a theoretical basis, you can create anything you can imagine this radio transmitter. For example, Cantor asked the professor if he had a way out, but the professor sighed and said he was trapped too. However, he had a way to contact the outside world. Before long, the professor sent out a distress signal in Morse code. Where was Bender at this time? Turns out he'd hidden under a table, terrified by the numbers. He just mustered up the courage to come out when he received another string of numbers. But this time, the numbers were in Morse code, the same code he'd learned as a kid. He translated them on paper and realized it was a distress signal from the professor. But Bender had no courage to stick his head into the white hole again. Unexpectedly, a bouncing translation book slammed into him, knocking him right into the portal. He grimaced in pain, but was instantly transported to the digital world. Upon seeing the sights here, Bender took off like a speeding bowling ball, running wild and crashing into the numbers left and right.